If you love wisdom but hate boring textbooks, you're in the right place. Let's dive into the extraordinary life of Socrates, the gadfly of Athens, a man whose life and death continue to inspire and provoke thought. Born around 470 BCE, Socrates was a philosopher who never penned a single book. His legacy, however, is immortal. His thoughts and teachings live on through the writings of his students, especially Plato, who documented his dialogues and ideas. Socrates was a master of questions, a true seeker of wisdom. He walked the streets of Athens, engaging citizens in dialogues that shook the very foundations of their beliefs. His method was simple yet profound. Known as the Socratic method, his technique of relentless questioning exposed ignorance and spurred critical thinking. This method wasn't just about finding answers, but about challenging assumptions and encouraging deep reflection. Socrates wasn't in it for fame or fortune. He lived a life of simplicity, believing in the pursuit of virtue and wisdom above all else. His mission was to awaken the minds of his fellow Athenians, often challenging the status quo. He often confronted Athenian elites, exposing their so-called knowledge as a farce. This made him many enemies. His public interrogations and unyielding quest for truth led to his downfall. In 399 BCE, the city of Athens put Socrates on trial. He was accused of corrupting the youth and disrespecting the gods, charges that were both serious and politically motivated. Given the chance to flee and save his life, Socrates chose to stand by his principles. He believed that escaping would contradict his teachings and undermine his life's work. Socrates chose to accept his fate with grace, embodying the very virtues he had spent his life advocating. He was sentenced to death and drank a cup of hemlock, surrounded by his followers, who mourned his loss deeply. Socrates' calm acceptance of death became an enduring symbol of philosophical integrity and moral courage. His execution not only shocked many but also marked a turning point in Athenian democracy, highlighting the tension between individual freedom and state control. Through the works of Plato and later thinkers, Socrates' legacy lives on, continuing to inspire generations. He laid the groundwork for ethics, logic, and the philosophy of critical inquiry, forever shaping Western thought. So next time you ask a question, remember you're following in the footsteps of Socrates, the philosopher who chose death over silence. His life and death remind us of the power of questioning and the importance of standing by our principles, no matter the cost. In a world that often values conformity, Socrates' legacy is a testament to the enduring power of critical thought and moral courage.